What's going on, child? It's your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world, back with another video. Now today we are talking about how Jrue Holiday has been traded. Now I figured if there wasn't gonna be anybody traded, it was probably gonna be him. I feel like they're gonna regret it, but at the same time, he has been traded to the Portland Trail Blazers, and what they got for Jrue Holiday definitely is a nice piece. Now of course it comes with like some limitations, some oomphs on it, you know, aka he's gonna be a free agent next year, so you know you do have to pay him and all that, but at the same time the return they got for Jrue Holiday is a little bit better than I was expecting. Now of course Jrue Holiday is Jrue Holiday, but he's getting a little bit up there in age, and he just didn't look that great during the playoffs. Now me personally, I don't think that's the end of Jrue Holiday's career or his game or any of that, so you know, yeah, Portland getting him, I do think it's going to be a nice vet move and all that, like the same shit I said the first time he got traded to Portland. But in my mind, I feel like he's going to be rerouted again. Not necessarily, I don't know for what, but I could see it. Or, you know, they're going to keep him as a veteran or something like that. But of course, I got a lot to get into. I'm going to break down everything, what's moving, why it's going there. And of course, I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions. Before getting further, though, I have to do, whoa, learn this ability kicked in bad. I have to say it is all love, no hate. Now, of course, I'm going to make my jokes, be brutally honest, and I won't lie to y'all, I am a little bit arsehole, but it was hate, beef, or anything crazy like that, I straight up admit it. But one more time, all love, no hate. All right, so let me give you the full details. So the Celtics are trading Jrue Holiday to the Portland Trail Blazers, I don't know why I can't talk, for Anthony Simons and 2 second-rounders. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, of course, Anthony Simons, a young point guard. Necessarily, do I think they need it? No, but after you trade Jrue Holiday away for sure, now it makes a little bit more sense. Now, I do like him. I think he could be their starting point guard for the future. Now, he's not as great defensively as Jrue Holiday was necessarily, so I feel like they're going to be missing that aspect. But you know, they got to take a lot of swings because Tatum ain't out there this season, or isn't going to be out there this season. And if he is, it's going to be at the ass end. And yeah, so you're still going to need to find some stars and all that. And I will be honest with y'all. Side note, I think Simons and Brown, oh, that shit right there, that shit is going to be a nice connection. That little, like, low-key, you might even forget that Tatum not even out there type good. Now, I might be overdoing it. Now, let me go back to the whole point. Now, they gave up Anthony Simons more because I believe, A, he has an expiring contract. They don't want to sign him. And B, they already got Scoot Henderson. They're rebuilding. And, yeah, I don't think it's like love lost from him, especially since they traded him to Boston, you know, like I don't think there's no love lost, but at the same time, they have other players that they got to utilize, try to get up and, you know, build into a player kind of like Anthony Simons or even better, aka Scoot Henderson, like there's all kinds of, I'm just going to say it, like Scoot Henderson and shit like that. But yeah, so it makes sense why they gave him away, but for Jrue Holiday, it's questionable. Now, like I said, I feel like they are going to reroute him again, try to get some more little extra assets, but I don't know what they could get extra assets wise or who from or what direction they might be looking. They might be looking to do like a trade in the draft. There might be something crazy going on in that aspect, or necessarily they're just cool with Jrue Holiday being their vet. I don't know how long his contract's for, but, you know, they're cool with him being their vet, teaching Scoot Henderson and the rest of the young guards and just the team in general how to, you know, balance, get that championship effect. And honestly, it might just be more of like a ethic vet type move, like F it, we ain't gonna pay him, so we might as well give him to him, and we might as well get somebody that's gonna help our team in the long run. Now, not like he's gonna go out there and ball, but, you know, he might go out there and ball, but you know, he's just going to be one of those great vets, I feel like. Now, Anthony Simons, I feel like his match is going to be beautiful in Boston. Now, my worry is that they're not going to want to re-sign him, or they can't re-sign him. So I feel like, you know, it's going to be like a little bit questionable, but at the same time, if they do re-sign him on a good contract, they look great, and the combination of Jaylen Brown and him just in general looks as great as it is. Oh my God, Boston just got better, and I feel like Boston isn't done making moves. I feel like Kristaps probably is going to be on the move, and other than that, I don't think anybody else is really going to be traded. But at the same time, damn, Boston got Simons, Brown, Pritchard, and who else is that? You got somebody, oh, Derek White, okay? They got hella guards, and If they had Tatum this year, I would be very worried. But as of now, I'm like, yeah, they're going to do their thing in the East, but I'm not too worried. But I can't wait to see that connection between Simons and Brown. That's one of the best things out of this, even though I'm not a Boston fan. If I'm going to be honest with y'all, that's like one of the biggest things that I'm happy / psyched to see. And in general, I don't know who really won this trade. I feel like it's a lose-lose trade, win-win trade, because A, the Portland wasn't going to pay Simons, and B, Celtics, they didn't want Jrue Holiday. They wanted off his contract, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I guess that's really like I say. I don't think anybody really necessarily won. I feel like it's an even trade. I mean, yeah. Actually, no, low-key, throwing them second-rounders in there for Jrue Holiday makes me like, nah, not too busy, not too crazy. But like, I don't think you should have / had to give up those second-rounders, but what do I know? I mean, I really do love this for both teams, but like I said, I feel like Jrue Holiday will be on the move. And even if he isn't, I still like it for the Portland Trailblazers, especially as a vet. You know, me being a Pistons fan, Dennis Schroeder, Malik Beasley, the shit they brought, the energy, the connection they brought, just Cade and all the other team. I think Jrue Holiday could do that for the Trailblazers. But really, that's all I got to say. But whoa, there it is, Billy kicking in. But I do want to know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Also in the comments, your boy make all kinds of videos. So comment you want to see. And yeah, that's all I got for the video. Peace.